Here we go again, right, guys? Right? Who didn't see this coming? I kind of saw this coming. But, you know, it is it is the same thing after same thing after same thing after same thing. It's never gonna happen, is it? Huh? There's gonna be no change where at least Vegeta gets somewhat of a significant W. Just doesn't get a somewhat W where it ends up being, oh, Vegeta in some cases won that fight. No. One. I think, I think the fact is, listen, I already knew what I was getting myself into. I figured Vegeta wouldn't come out of this fight winning because it's the first fight against Granolah. At the same time, I wouldn't think that they'd give Vegeta a new form, quote unquote, titled Ultra Ego. Yeah, how stupid does that sound? From the bat, they just have him get beat like that. Now, he didn't power down at the end of the chapter or anything. He's still up. But technically, he's on the brink of getting his butt kicked. And he's on the brink of being defeated. Listen, it is what it is. You got more ass pulls, guys. Yeah. Granolah in the nick of time just freaking unlocks more of this apparent potential of this strength he's grown without training, mind you. He's been sitting on his ass for like months now or something like that. Weeks or months, I forgot how long it took Goku and Vegeta to get to the freaking planet. He hasn't been doing anything. And all of a sudden now he's just magically I can just get these freaking power-ups, these ass pull power-ups mid freaking chapter at the end, mid-fight, and guess what? I take out a guy who's got a new form. So to Toritaro and Toriyama's credit, it's like I freaking said. Last chapter, go back to the end of my last chapter review. If Vegeta loses or looks like he's getting beat in a way where he's about to get beat or is getting beat pretty badly, well, guess what? You've officially wasted this new form Vegeta has. And officially, this new form is wasted. I don't care if you're a fanboy of Dragon Ball. I don't care if you feel anything. Wasted transformation. Toritaro and Toriyama try to use the BS excuse of, oh, Vegeta's not accustomed to this form, / he's been taking blows and hits and punishment this entire fight. He's getting weaker. When the most of this chapter, Vegeta is literally kicking Granolah's ass. What the hell excuse is that? I said the only way to keep this form protected is if somebody interferes or the match ends out in a draw. That's the only way, in my opinion, I would think protecting this new form for Vegeta would work. And you see, guys and ladies and gentlemen, when you write stories, you don't write a new form for a character or a new power-up for a character first fight into the arc. In other words, very first big important fight into the arc, you don't introduce a form like that. So this Ultra Ego should have never been introduced in the first place, because now this form, Ultra Ego, is utterly killed and it's utterly dead. Now I don't care anymore like I did at the end of last chapter when me saying, it looks pretty cool. I can't wait to see what it does. Now this form is utterly killed. It's the same damn thing. Was Super Saiyan when it was first introduced jobbed out? No, it wasn't jobbed out against Frieza. Yes, he took some punishment and some brawl against Frieza, but I don't think in that fight anywhere it was specified that Goku, over time of using Super Saiyan, got weaker. He looked like he got stronger. Hell, he was freaking holding back against Frieza in that fight. Yes, Goku took some punishment, but guess what? He wasn't getting tired or getting weaker and stuff like that because of all the hits Frieza's been giving him. What the hell is that? What the hell? Didn't kill Super Saiyan. When Super Saiyan 2 was introduced against Cell, Gohan took, if not worse punishment. He had a whole immobilization of his arm, of his left arm. Didn't stop him from defeating Cell. He used one arm to defeat Cell, which goes to show you how stronger he was. They didn't kill that form. Technically, they did this whole form thing. And in the Buu saga, they protected Super Saiyan Buu, or they protected Super Saiyan 3 when the first time it was introduced into battle. You want to know what they did? They did it as they used the whole thing as, well, Goku has a time limit on Earth, and him using Super Saiyan 3 burnt through that timeline, burnt through that time, you know, the time he had left on Earth like a hot knife through butter. They found ways to protect the form. Even when they first introduced Super Saiyan 3 against Majin Buu, they found a good way to protect the form. And yes, we know Super Saiyan 3 wasn't as effective against Super Buu and Kid Buu, but good God, at least they protected the form. Because at that point in time, we knew, oh, Super Buu and freaking Kid Buu are immensely stronger than regular Majin Fat Buu. Here, they wasted the transformation. They're gonna give the excuse, yeah, he's tired now because the punishment he's been getting dished out. Yeah, it's making him weaker and not making him more sharp in his movements. What? And then when Vegeta's literally threatening to destroy the entire planet, well, guess what? He's like, oh, well, Granolah just obtains this absurd power where, oh, guess what? His left eye looks just like his right eye now. The red dots and stuff like that, and he shoots right through the blast and defeats Vegeta. What? What? Yeah. Well, Ultra Ego, a wasted Super Saiyan, another wasted Super Saiyan form. Well, it's not really a Super Saiyan form, it's a God of Destruction form, but another form wasted in the very many forms we have. Wasted. Anyways, let's get into this manga chapter. I want to get out of here so I don't have to talk about this chapter for a whole month. Good God, man. They really find ways to piss people off, don't they? Again, like I said, when this arc's animated, it's probably gonna be good. I'm still gonna remember these story points though, so I don't get things wrong. So just like manga people are upset and disappointed, I guarantee you the anime people are going to be upset and disappointed as well. Anyways, so we last pick off from the last chapter, chapter 74, about Vegeta transforming into Ultra Ego. So my thoughts of it being called Super Saiyan Unbound. I wish it was called that case, but okay, fine. Granolah goes on to say, first things first, the chapter is titled Chapter 75, Dragon Ball Super, God of Destruction Power. Yeah. Wonderful. So Granolah goes on to say, your power is unbounded. What does that even mean? So Vegeta charges up and then he releases a blast attack of his aura, and he goes up and he grabs Granolah by the throat by using a scarf. And some of these images were like some of the early like drawings, the early storyboards for this arc. So yeah. Now Vegeta goes on to say, your head's gotten too big, it's time to take you down a peg. Then he goes on to say, get ready for a dose of my tough love. I'm sorry, but that's a horrible translation. That sounds absolutely stupid. Moving on. You get scenes in the manga chapter in these panels where Vegeta is literally, like I said earlier, not too long ago, kicking Granolah's ass. He's freaking kicking him, freaking giving him double clubs, kicking him, punching him. He's just throwing him all over the place like he's trash, essentially. Like, literally. There's nothing a thing Granolah can freaking do. Like, it's that freaking... It's literally, like, just complete domination. Just complete, absolute domination. And you're just like, wow, this is freaking crazy what Vegeta's doing. So Granolah gives a gut punch to Vegeta, And Vegeta says, the thing is, the harder my battle soul burns, the stronger I grow. Listen, I'm not going to repeat that line ever again. Hopefully, whether it's subbed or dubbed, they do not say this fucking line. Because that shit sounds whack as fuck. Never again. Another horrible translation. That sounds absolutely disgusting. Also, that makes absolutely no sense. So the more his soul freaking is burning with his energy, the stronger he grows. You could have just said, over the course of this battle, I'm gonna grow stronger. Or over the course of battle, I'm gaining strength. Which, again, like I said, contradicts everything Vegeta says when it comes to the fact that he starts to power down and he looks like he's about to keel over and pass out. Vegeta's literally saying early stage is, well, guess what? The more I'm fighting right now, I'm getting stronger. And then you cut to a few pages later near the end of the chapter. Oh God, I'm about to pass out. I need to wrap this up quickly. But I thought you said you were growing stronger as the battle's going on. Why does it sound like you're getting weaker? Again, BS excuse to give Granolah a W. Anyways, Vegeta grabs Granola's head. He throws him down into the ruined Cerulean City. He kicks him through some rubble. And that's when we kind of get most of the dialogue here in this chapter. Granolah makes a mention of the fact that Vegeta, is an entirely different person. And also, the thing is, he makes a mention of the fact that, he gets stronger by taking damage. But only a few pages later in this chapter, Vegeta's like, I took too much damage, I'm about to frickin' pass out. Why is the writing contradicting itself? Vegeta made the mention, throughout the fight, he's getting stronger as he fights. And Granolah here says that he gets stronger by taking damage. Why is the writing contradicting itself then? This is what I'm saying. It doesn't make sense. Good God, man. This is so stupid, man. This is so stupid. Stop. I hate contradictory writing. Don't say a fight's during the taking the course of a fight is going to make a character stronger, as well as the damage he's taking is going to increase his strength as well. And then you totally, a few chapters later, Vegeta about to pass out, about to lose consciousness because he took too much damage. What type of contradictory BS writing is this? It makes no sense. That's what I'm freaking saying. Oh, brother, man. This is what I'm saying. Dragon Ball Super doesn't know what it's fucking doing. That's why I said Toritaro and Toriyama wrote themselves into a fucking corner. Granolah goes on to mention he doesn't know what the hell a god of destruction is. So figures, we knew Granolah didn't know what a god of destruction is. Vegeta appears behind him and says, there are beings called gods of destruction in our universe, and our universe has one. He goes on to say he's the one who taught me about this power. So Granolah's like, this god granted you this power. And Vegeta's like, did I say that? Hell no. I said I got this power on my own. And our battle has awakened it for the first time. This innate power within me. And essentially, Granolah's like, so you drew out this strength from yourself? And Vegeta's like, yes, of course I did, because I'm a Saiyan, and you know what? That's what we do. Granolah gives a whole tame type of spiel, enough nonsense. You're not stronger than me. I'm the strongest in the universe. Yeah, okay. So I'm just led to believe Vegeta takes these blasts head on and stuff like that. And Vegeta's like, good. I'm getting stronger. I'm liking this pain and punishment and stuff like that. So Vegeta's just taking these energy attacks from Granolah. He gets through the attacks. And just like 17, apparently, Granolah Granolah has a barrier, or what he calls it, shield. It looks like Vegeta was probably about to freaking damage him really freaking badly, but guess what? No, he puts up the shield, Vegeta's attack is blocked, and we get some more dialogue. Obviously, this is when we get the name transformation for Vegeta's new form. And essentially, Granolah's like, why don't you dodge? You're not like your other friend over there. And obviously Vegeta's like, you mean Kakarot's Ultra Instinct? Oh, please. He's like, don't dare compare his pathetic technique to my own. That's a good laugh, man. You can't compare Ultra Instinct, his pathetic technique, to my own. Says only 16 chapters into this manga chapter, and only a few chapters near the end, he loses with this same exact power. He says that can't compare to Kakarot's own Ultra Instinct form. Oh, that's funny. That's very funny stuff. He goes on to say, Kakarot may have a mind of its own, body may have a mind of its own, but I'm all ego. And that's when he says, well, I guess maybe I'll call this Ultra Ego. What the fuck? Ultra Ego? That's the best thing you can call this freaking form? Ultra Ego. Yeah, Ultra Ego my ass, and I'm wasting every month reading this chapter after chapter after chapter, thinking something's gonna be different, something's gonna be unique about this story, and it never happens. It's the same rehash after same rehash after same rehash. Yeah, Super Saiyan Unbound sounds cooler. Good God, man. Anyways, Granolah's like, ego, you say. Vegeta then charges in. He breaks the barrier, he kicks Granolah, and we cut over to Monito, and Monito's like looking at the fact that Granolah got caught up in a fight and everything, and he's wondering who the fight could it be, who Granolah's fighting. Now he's wondering if it is Frieza. Now this is when Granolah is saying, you aren't even Frieza. There's no way. I'll lose to some third-rate Saiyan. And essentially, Vegeta's like, I have no idea what you've heard. But listen, my home planet, me and Kakarot's home planet, our planet got destroyed by Frieza. It was originally destroyed as some meteor, but it was actually Frieza. And Vegeta's like, the Saiyan tribe is yet another push to the brink of extinction by Frieza. And Granolah's like, is that true? And then even freaking Oatmeal, his freaking comms guy, is like, you know what? This is kind of adding up. They're kind of making a lot of sense because they sound like they don't know what the hell they're talking about and everything. But then Granolah, like ignorant Granolah is, stubborn Granolah is like, man, screw that. I don't believe it 1 second. You still freaking attacked my homeworld and you're still gonna die. And I'm just over here like, you would think that would at least convince you, especially while you're getting your ass handed to you. So yeah, so Vegeta takes a punch literally to the forehead by Granolah. And obviously Vegeta's like, yeah, you can believe what you want to believe. I'm still not gonna let you go. You're still gonna die. I'm not gonna show you any mercy. Again, Vegeta starts beating up Granolah with utter ease. And Oatmeal starts to tell Granolah, like, it seems like the Saiyans were victims as well. It makes complete sense. The stories are adding up with our stories, so maybe they're telling the truth and everything. And obviously Granolah's like, but it doesn't change anything that Saiyans killed my people. And even Oatmeal's like, yeah, but they have no recollection of doing that. They don't even know that they did that. That's when Granolah's like, enough. He takes off his little comms guy, his little eye patch thing. He throws it to the side. And essentially, he goes on because he's got a big ass ego. He's like, now that I'm the strongest, I have no need for weaklings, essentially. Or I have no need for Oatmeal support. And then, so he comes down, and Vegeta's like, is that red eye mark the mark of your people? And Granolah goes on to say, you claimed I'm not used to my power. And Vegeta's like, of course, you haven't seen enough battle in your time. Then, and Granolah goes and then replies to that saying, then I'll have to make up for that lack of experience now against you. That makes absolutely no sense. You're probably in one of your first few intense battles, and you're telling an opponent, well, time to make up for that lost time. Makes no sense. Writing decision makes no sense. Vegeta's kind of shocked, is like, what the hell are you talking about? And Granola's like, you're not the only one who grows stronger the more he fights. And after he says this, he just picks up one building of his old city and just throws it at Vegeta. Yeah, that shows your strength. Whoop-de-doodle-doo. Yeah. Picking up a building using the Force is going to, and then slamming on your opponent shows how strong you've gotten. Oh, brother. Vegeta easily blocks it and just blows the building away. And he's like, so what now? You're willing to destroy your own city? And Granolah does the same attack over again. He just fires energy blast to destroy Vegeta and stuff like that. Vegeta blocks and takes the attack. He goes in and says, so you'll go to any lengths then. And then Vegeta takes off his armor plate because it's damaged. He's like, fine by me, bring it on. Now Oatmeal's like, really, Granolah? So then Oatmeal gets in control of Granola's ship, and it looks like I'm guessing he's flying over to the battlefield and stuff like that. So the fight's still happening. It's kind of turning out to be a little bit even. Vegeta's getting some shots, Granola's getting in some shots and stuff like that. Now, Vegeta's making the mention of the fact of, Vegeta again makes the mention of the fact, keep this up, I can grow even stronger. Makes no sense there. She's saying he's getting stronger. And Granolah replies after Vegeta dodges a attack saying, oh, so you can dodge, or maybe you're hitting your limit. And Vegeta again is saying, it's unwarranted to doubt Saiyan's combat prowess. We live for battle, yada, yada, yada. We cut over to Goku real quick, and Goku's like, is he for real? And he's like, where's that oomph Vegeta had earlier? I'm guessing speaking of the fact that where's the power in his punches Vegeta's had? He goes on to say Granola's moves are sharper than ever. Is he getting the hang of fighting? Again, makes no absolute sense. So you're telling me fighting two highly powerful Saiyans makes Granola's battle prowess, battle acumen, his battle, no motion better in the how many years Goku and Vegeta has fought this entire life? In 2 battles, Granolah is fighting like he's some sort of master now. Makes no sense there either. Now, Goku goes on to say, I can't be taking it on the sidelines. And apparently, Goku's got healing powers now. So what was the point of that senzu bean? Goku can now heal himself. I thought he had to be in a Super Saiyan God form to heal himself, but okay. And I'm talking about the right form because in the anime, apparently Super Saiyan God Goku can heal himself. Oh, Goku can heal himself in his base form, so what more can Goku do that we don't already know? Now, he can frickin' heal himself. What the hell are we talking? What the hell is going on here? So Vegeta's taking some more attacks, as well as he's dishing some more attacks back out. And then this one, Vegeta's like, gosh, I'm taking too much damage, and my vision's getting blurry, and I'm about to pass out. When it's specified he's getting stronger as the fight's going on, and the more damage he takes, the stronger he gets. Contradictory writing at its finest. Yep, good job. Anyways, and that's what I'm saying, that's what I said. They're using this BS excuse. Toriyama and Toritaro use this BS excuse of Vegeta has battled for far too long and taken too much damage to the fact that he's getting weaker. When earlier in the chapter, they quote unquote say from Vegeta that he gets strong as the battle is going on, and how Granolah says that the more damage he takes, the stronger he gets. Yeah, makes complete sense. Contradictory writing. So, Granolah gets into his little arrow position, shot, and stuff like that. So this is when Vegeta looks like he's doing his own version of the Spirit Bomb, just in a form of an attack that will destroy everything it touches. So I'm guessing this is some sort of Hakai Ball, I'm guessing. And Vegeta's like, so, want to protect your precious planet? Well, guess what? You better hope you can stop this. So he throws this, and then all of a sudden, freaking Granola's eyes, both of his eyes are red. The same red dot eyes. And he just gets this crazy power up that destroys this gigantic blast with utter ease. It takes Vegeta down to the ground, and essentially Granola's like, I have to thank you, Saiyan. You're responsible for drawing this power out in me. Or out of mine. So Granolah just gets a BS power-up in the nick of time when he needs it. Yeah. Great writing. Great writing. Great writing. Okay. We covered the heaters to end the chapter. Essentially, Maki's trying to get in contact with Oil, talking about what the hell was that explosion and stuff like that. And Oil says, well, that was from Granolah. Now, Alec is like, I'm sure Granolah would lose this fight soon, but I guess the battle's still undecided. And obviously, their whole plan we know is so that hopefully they wear each other down. And that's when Alec's like, well, it's just as we planned. They'll wipe each other out. Now, Gas is like, oh, good with the device too, Alec. We're about to reach the first location. And essentially, that's when Alec's like, good, I can't wait to lay eyes on those so-called Dragon Balls to that grant any wishes. And that's when the chapter ends. Next chapter won't come out till September 20th, 2021. Listen, action-wise, this chapter was good. I like the action in this chapter. The action in the chapter was, again, some of the best action I've seen in Dragon Ball. Again, stuff I can't wait to get animated. Story-wise, makes absolute no sense. They wasted a new Super Saiyan. They wasted a new form that one of our Saiyan characters get in Ultra Ego for Vegeta. So that form's wasted now. Oh, guess what? They made a mention that in this form, he gets stronger the more he fights with it. Wasted. Granolah gets a BS power up. Oh, my left eye. So now his left eye can get him even stronger now? What? I don't care how they find some way to explain this. It makes no sense. It makes no sense. I'm not saying this because I'm mad about Vegeta losing again. I'm just saying this because the opponent gets a BS power-up out of nowhere. That's just a power-up just to get a power-up. And all of a sudden, now he knows how to fight. Again, like I said, in all the years Goku and Vegeta fight, they've been fighting since they were legit kids. What has Granolah been doing? He's just been on the run, fighting has barely any combat experience. And all of a sudden, he fights two Saiyans, Goku and Vegeta, with the most combat experience in the series. And all of a sudden, Granolah has the combat experience just like them. Okay, yeah, makes complete sense. Makes complete sense. Listen, at this point, how are Goku and Vegeta to defeat Granolah? Simple. They have to work together to defeat him. I don't care if it's fusion. I don't care if it's both of them using Ultra Ego and Ultra Instinct. They're gonna have to work together to defeat this guy. That's where I feel like this is going to. It's gonna be to the point where they have to defeat them together. They're gonna have to work together. Whether it's go the fusion route like they did with Broly, or they work together. Vegeta uses Ultra Ego, Goku uses Ultra Instinct, beat freaking Granolah. There, done, over. Other than that, I don't really care much about the story. Again, I told you, they wasted another form, so Ultra Ego is completely pointless now. It's a completely wasted transformation. If you say otherwise, you can hit the dislike. You can hate on me if you can leave a hate comment saying, stop Dragon, this was a good chapter. No, it wasn't. It wasn't a good chapter. This is an underwhelming chapter. Not because Vegeta lost, but because of the things they put in this chapter that have contradictory writing. Don't say a character's getting stronger as the fight's progressing, only to show me later, oh, he took too much damage, he's getting weaker now. That's BS. That means you already killed the form. And then to top it, Granolah gets a power boost just by his left eye turning red like his right eye. And all of a sudden, he gets a power boost up, and now he knows how to fight like he's some sort of martial arts master. I'm getting out of here. Thank God I don't have to talk Dragon Ball Super for another chapter. I don't think I don't talk about Dragon Ball Super for another month. My God, I'm getting sick. This arc, honestly, to God, is probably the worst arc in Super up to this point. It is literally probably the worst arc in Super. It makes no absolute sense. We got wasted form after wasted form. They killed Ultra Instinct and its importance. They killed Ultra Ego. Great job! You killed the first two new forms you get for Goku and Vegeta in less than 2 chapters. Wonderful, Toriyama and Toritaro. This is what I said. When you write yourself into a corner, when you gave Goku the powers of Ultra Instinct to transform to it at will, this is what happens. You have BS enemies find ways to beat up Goku and Vegeta with utter ease. Even though they have these very strong forms, these very strong God power-ups for them, and they're still getting waxed. See, this is what goes to show you. They don't know what they're doing. Other than that, guys, I'm going to get out of here. If you guys like the video, leave a like. Put in the comment section your thoughts on this chapter. Is Ultra Ego now a wasted transformation? What are your thoughts on Vegeta's next loss? Other than that, I'm going to get out of here. Hit that subscribe button if you want to get more Dragon Ball Super content, as well as anything else Dragon Ball related, which is only manga chapter wise. But other than movie updates, that's it. So other than that, guys, I'm going to get out of here. Hopefully you guys have a great rest of your day or now when checking out this video. Until then, guys, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.